How excited are we for our next guest? You know him because he is one of the greatest and most influential basketball players of all time. We're talking about Steph Curry. He is the NBA's all-time three-point leader, a four-time champion, a two-time MVP. And his rise to the top is the subject of this incredibly inspiring new documentary on Apple TV+. Stephen Curry, underrated. Take a look.
I remember looking around like, oh, I'm not as tall as him, I'm not as strong as him. I was the undersized, scrawny kid that was just trying to figure out how to make it at whatever level I was playing. That was when I first really understood I'm different.
You are different. You are different, Steph Curry. First of all, I watched this documentary. It's incredible.
Thank you very much.
If you are up against some odds and you're wondering if can I do it, no matter what your profession is, this documentary, I think, is the thing you need to see. So you describe yourself as a scrawny kid, a kid who people always looked at and dismissed. He's not going to be able to do it. Why do you think it is that you went from that kid to this man sitting here with all of these accolades? What's the magic sauce?
I mean, it's a combination of the support that I had around me, and part of this documentary is kind of highlighting all of the family, friends, coaches, teammates that kind of uplifted me in those kind of rough moments when I was coming up, because I was a late bloomer, the smallest kid on my team. Through it all, like, I just loved what I got to do. I loved the opportunity to prove myself right, more than like carry that chip on your shoulder that I got to prove everybody wrong. It was proving myself right that I could make it with hard work, undying faith in myself, and just kind of, to your point, it's not just a sports kind of story. It's something for life, and I think hopefully people enjoy it.
Well, you had two big cheerleaders in your life, your mom and your dad, both of whom are Hokies.
We got the connection.
In the doc, when it said, there's your dad, who's by the way, a legendary basketball player at Virginia Tech. You wanted to go to Virginia Tech. You didn't get accepted, or you were looked, the coach said, I don't think so.
The scholarship up there.
You wound up going to a college called Davidson College. You had your very first game there, and it was a big goose egg. Like, nothing was working for you. I think the magic of you is you recover. Something goes wrong, and then you make it right. Tell me about that.
A little bit of it in perseverance. And the funniest part about my first college game, I didn't even remember the lowlights, I'll call them, and how bad it was. It was even worse than I remember. Just throwing the ball all over the place. It looked like a baby giraffe out there on the court. And I'm sure Coach McKillop, our head coach at Davidson, was kind of second guessing, like maybe
why did I take this
scholarship offer was the wrong decision. But even in that moment, like, his confidence to stick with me, like I said, the perseverance and the mental fortitude to work through some of the rough patches early, and then again rely on the work that I put in. It paid off.
Something in the documentary struck me. It was when the head coach from Davidson was looking to recruit you, and he tried to reach out to you multiple times, and he couldn't get you, and he thought, Steph's going to go to another college. You told him that your mom took your phone away for 10 days. Why did she do that?
Not handling my business at home, the priorities of, we had a very disciplined kind of house and chores, and making sure, we understood, like, playing basketball was a privilege.
Well, she said that you had a curse word on your phone, even that you didn't even send, that someone you received, and your mom said, give me that phone. That, to me, told the whole discipline story. Your mom wanted you, and your parents wanted you to graduate college. You went off to the big leagues, and you didn't get your degree, but it was really important that was also part of your journey.
No, for sure. My mom's a lifelong educator. Going to Davidson was a decision not just for basketball, but for the educational experience that it provides. And when I left, I made a promise to Coach McKillop and to my mom, like, I would definitely finish. And even when I got drafted, I took a couple classes in the summers and re-enrolled during the NBA lockout back in 2011. But it took me another 10 years to find the space to go back and
did it.
My sociology degree, and I got it done and got recognized last summer.
I love it how your kids are doing their homework, you're doing your homework, everyone's doing their homework
I told my oldest,
together.
maybe me and you might graduate at the same time, but thankfully I got it done though.
Well, you're like such a legend in the NBA. Your parents' love, your perseverance paid off. What was beautiful to us was we know how good you are at basketball, and this documentary is jaw-dropping. But also, you're incredible on the golf course. We got to roll the highlight for anyone who missed it. If you can get a hole-in-one like this, let me know. Let's roll it.
And it's obvious he can really play.
Boy, this is right at it if it gets there. How about that?
Are you kidding me?
We kept saying on the show, that's a basketball celebration.
It was perfect. It was a balance of golf and basketball. Like the athleticism to be able to run 150 yards down the hole and celebrate. One, I wanted to get up there as fast as possible to make sure it was real. Because you don't ever expect to make a hole in one, especially in a golf tournament like that.
You were so, I mean, I was inspired by you before this documentary. After, I'm like totally blown away. We know that you like, if anyone's going to eat a documentary, watch a documentary, they should have a snack. We hear one of your favorite snacks is popcorn.
Oh.
Okay, well, Roker wanted to bring you some.
Oh, look at that.
Freshly popped.
Freshly popped. You don't even care.
This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right?
Hey, Steph, if you were going to just say what you want people to take from this documentary finally, because I was inspired. I wanted to go do something afterwards, but what do you hope people take away?
I think just the fact that, you know, being underrated is a badge of honor. Like, it's an encouragement to run your own race, you know, to be in a position where you are good enough, and if you have the right support system around you, you put the time and work into whatever your craft is, whatever, you know, makes you special, makes you different, makes you unique. Finding that is your superpower, and I want people to embrace that journey, because we all have something to offer the world, and I hope that